to program with... Do you remember my name? That's right, Miss Arissa from Malvern Family Resource Center. It's so nice to see you here again. We are going to learn about the letter V today in program. And V is for vehicle. So to say hello today, let's get on the welcome train. Are you ready? All aboard! Can you help me? Let's warm up the train and get its wheels moving. Clap those hands. Great job. The welcome train is coming. How are you? The welcome train is coming. How are you? Oh, the welcome train is coming. The welcome train is coming. The welcome train is coming. How are you? Come on, help me blow the whistle. So we'll say hello to boys and girls. How are you? And we'll say hello to mommy and daddies. How are you? And we'll say hello to grandma and grandpa. And we'll say hello to auntie and uncles. And we'll say hello to brothers and sisters. How are you? Very nice. So welcome, my friends. We are learning about the letter V today. And let's start off with making the letter V in sign language. So if you don't know, sign language is a way to communicate to others by making letters and symbols and gestures using your hands. It's kind of like when we sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, the actions in that song are sign language, or even the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Alright, and one of my favorites is The More We Get Together. This is a song filled with sign language. And you know what? Why don't we sing The More We Get Together, and then we'll learn the letter V in sign language. Are you ready? So put all your fingers together like this. I like to say pinch them like a crab and then get them to kiss. And that's more in sign language. Are you ready? Follow after me. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be, 'cause my friends are your friends and your friends are my friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Very nice. So like I said, sign language can be used to communicate to others. So when you're feeling hungry, right, or you want more of something, you can go to mommy, daddy, or grandma, grandpa and go, more please, right? If you want to play, you can put your fingers up like this and move them back and forth. That's play. If you want to say something is all done, you just go like this and move your hands, swiping down, all done. So there's some sign language for you. All right, so let's get on to the letter V. Here's the letter V. We have big V and little v. Can you tell Miss Arissa do they look the same or are they different? That's right. So big V and little v, they look the same, but the only difference is the capital V is bigger and the lowercase v is smaller. Very nice. So V makes the sound, do you know? Does it make the sound ah, ah, ah? No, Miss Arissa, A makes the sound ah, ah, ah. Does V make the sound ba, ba, ba? No, Miss Arissa. Letter B makes the sound ba, ba, ba. Then what sound does V make? If you know it, can you say it nice and loud for me at home? What sound does V make? I can't hear you. Louder. Very nice. That's right. V makes the sound va, 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 like vehicle or violin. Let's make the letter V in sign language. So it looks like we have to put some fingers down, like the pinky and our ring finger. And actually it looks like our thumb goes over our ring finger. And there's the letter V. V is for vehicle or violin. V makes the sound. Can you tell me? That's right. Va, va, va. Very nice. There's our letter V. Like I said, V is for vehicle. We went on the train. Now it's time to go into another vehicle. What kind of vehicle is this? It starts with the sound ka, ka, ka. That's right, it's a car. So to drive our car, we need a steering wheel. And the steering wheel is in the shape of a circle. Can you find a circle at home? I will count to 10, and by 10 you have to come back, okay? All right, on your mark, get set, and go find a circle. Remember, I'm counting to 10, and at 10, come right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, my friends, come back to Miss Arissa. Come bring your circles for your steering wheel, and let's go on a drive. So for my steering wheel, I found a plate. What did you find? Can you show it to me? Oh, I see so many different circles. And how do we know it's a circle? Because it goes round and round, and there's no sides. It's just one big curve. Great looking, everyone. Okay, so we're gonna go on a drive, but when we go into the car, we always need a seat belt. So since we're just pretending, let's pretend to put our seat belt on now. But remember, when you go into a real car, you always need to make sure you have your seat belt on and you're buckled in. All right, and mommy and daddy can always help you with that. So let's reach over, grab our seat belt, and buckle ourselves in. And before we steer the car. Let's get our keys and turn the keys. Are you ready? Turn, turn, turn the keys, make the engine roar. Vroom! Merrily, 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 let's go to the store. All right, hands on the steering wheels and turn, turn, turn the wheel. This is how we steer. Merrily, 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 make a turn right here. Drive, drive, drive your car all around the town. Merrily, 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 up the hills and down. Make sure you're lifting your arms slowly up and down. Let's do that one more time. Ready? And of course, when you're driving a real car, the steering wheel doesn't move like this. But to exercise our arms, let's go back up the hill, up, up, up. Great job. Let's hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's go back down the hill and bring your steering wheel back. All right, so now that we're at the store, and remember, we're learning about what letter again? Letter V. V makes a sound V, V, V. So at the store, we need some vegetables. Do you have any vegetables? No? That's okay, wait. Don't worry. From our trip to the store, I got us a whole basket full of vegetables. All right, so here's our basket from the store full of vegetables. And let's start with the purple vegetable first. This vegetable is called an eggplant. What letter do you think eggplant starts with? I'll give you a hint. This letter makes the sound eh, 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 or E. You said it. That's right. The letter E is for eggplant. So we learned how to make letter V in sign language. Now let's do letter E. We can start off with all our fingers open. We're going to bend our thumb in and curl our other fingers to touch our thumb. Just like that. There's letter E. And we have big E and little e. E makes the sound eh, 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 or E. Now, do these look the same or different? That's right, they're different. Capital or big E looks very different than little e or lowercase e. It's not like letter V where they both look the same, right? One is just bigger and one is just smaller. Okay, enough of that. Let's see what else is in our basket from the store. Would you like to choose the green vegetable first or the yellow vegetable? Can you see? Which one should we choose next? Green or orange? Great choice. Let's go for the orange vegetable. These are called carrots. And carrots start with the sound ka, ka, ka. What letter makes the sound ka, ka, ka? I'll give you a hint in sign language. It looks like this. That's right, letter C. Can you make the letter C in sign language? C is for carrots. Can you help me count how many carrots did we get from the store? Ready? 1, 2, and 3. All right, last but not least, we have the green vegetable in our basket. And I know a lot of vegetables are green, but these ones are green and they have a certain shape. What shape is this vegetable? They're actually small little vegetables all together. So what shape do you see? Is it a square? No, it's a circle. So this vegetable is called peas. They're green, they're shaped like a circle, and they start with the sound pa, pa, pa. Can you make that sound? Pa, pa, pa. What letter makes the sound pa, pa, pa? That's right, it's the letter P. P is for peas. And P makes the sound pa, pa, pa. This one looks a little tricky. Let's do it slowly together. Let's start with all 5 fingers out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our hand this way. If you have to turn your torso or your body too, that's okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend our wrist down, tuck our pinky down, tuck our ring finger down, and then get our thumb, and then we'll put our middle finger down and put our thumb together. And it's like pointing, but your thumb and your middle finger will touch. So that's the letter P in sign language. Very nice. All right, so since we're talking about letters, let's go back to this letter. Can you help remind me again, what letter is this? Yes, the letter V. So we learned today, V is for vehicle, which could be a train, a car, or even a plane. V is also for vegetables, like the vegetables we got from the store. V is also for Viola Desmond. And if you don't know who Viola Desmond is, she is the woman on our $10 bill. So if mommy, daddy, grandma, grandpa has a $10 bill, she is the woman who's on the $10 bill. That's Viola Desmond. But let's learn a little bit more about her. She's more than just a face on our money. Let's learn about Viola Desmond through a story. And my friends, that means take out all 10 fingers. Let's get ready for our story. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Do a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap, la, la.
Today's story is called Viola Desmond Won't Be Budged by Jody Nyasha Warner and illustrated by Richard Rudnicki. Viola Desmond was one brave woman. Now come on here, listen in close, and I'll tell you why. It was a day with a zing in the air when Viola set out on her way. She waved to Gladys and Susu, who worked for her at V's Studio Beauty Parlor. Then she stepped into her car and drove away. Viola drove those winter wet roads with care. She had a meeting to attend 3 towns away. But guess what? She never made it there. First she heard a rattle. Then she heard a clunk, and her car began to shake. Quick, quick, Viola drove into New Glasgow, Nova Scotia to a garage. The mechanic said it would take some long hours to fix up the car, so Viola made plans to pass the time. What plans do you think she'll make? She walked up the street and down until she came upon the beautiful Roseland Theater. I'll watch a movie, Viola thought, and she stepped up to the window to buy a ticket for the show. Do you like to watch movies too? Her ticket in hand, Viola found the perfect seat, right down close where she could see real good. But then she felt a tap on her shoulder. She looked up into the face of the usher. You have a cheap upstairs ticket, she said. You have to go up to the balcony. Well, said Viola, that cashier must have made a mistake. I'll just go on and buy me a main floor ticket then. The usher shook her head. No, you people have to sit in the upstairs section. Right then, Viola understood crystal clear what she was saying. It was 1946. Back then, the Roseland Theater, like a lot of other places in Canada, was segregated. That meant Black people were not allowed to sit, stand, or even be in the same section as white people. Viola felt sad. Viola felt scared. But most of all, Viola felt mad. Look, she said, I'm willing to pay the right price and this is the seat I want, so I'm not moving. Well, said the usher and went to tell the manager. Well, said the manager and went to phone the police. And before you knew it, all 3 of them came up to Viola to insist that she move to the balcony. But I told you Viola was brave, didn't I? She wouldn't budge 1 inch because she knew this seating rule wasn't fair to Black folks. It was just plain wrong. So the manager and the policeman dragged her out of the theater in a real rough way. Uh-oh, I hope Viola will be okay. Oh no, they took Viola to jail. Can you believe it? She sat on a hard bench all night long and tried to keep her spirits strong. The next morning, Viola was taken before a judge and charged with not paying the proper ticket price. She tried to explain that she was happy to pay more for a downstairs ticket, but they didn't listen to her none. Viola was charged a fine of $20, which was a whole lot of money in those days. Then she was free to go. Viola was glad to get back home to her beauty parlor. When people came by to visit, she told them what happened to her in New Glasgow. The story made them angry too. Look at all their faces. They're so angry and they're so mad with what happened to Viola. So Viola and Black community groups in Nova Scotia decided to appeal her charge. A year later, in 1947, They faced the Nova Scotia Supreme Court, but the judges there sure didn't want to talk about racial segregation. They said Viola's case had been fair and they canceled her appeal right there. Still, Viola's bravery made a big difference. She inspired all kinds of people to fight against segregation, and by the late 1950s, it was made against the law. So come on and join me in saying thank you to Viola Desmond, a real hero who sat down for her rights. The end. So here you go, my friends. This is a real picture of Viola Desmond, and because she fought against segregation, the separation between white and colored people is now against the law. And that's a good thing because, like Miss Arissa always tells you, everyone, no matter what color their skin, no matter how they look, should be treated the same. So thank you again, Viola Desmond, for stopping segregation and fighting against racism and fighting for equal opportunity between Canadians.
I hope you enjoyed that story, my friends. Thank you for spending time with Miss Arissa again through our virtual program. It's so nice being your teacher and having you here with me. But for now, I do have to say goodbye again. But don't worry, you'll see me in the next video. Can you help me sing goodbye? Let's clap our hands and sing our goodbye song. We had a happy day. We had a happy day. Hi ho, this I know. We had a happy day. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Mwah.